Patrick Bocco is the Director of Fundraising at Cry America, a non-profit organization that supports projects in India and the United States to ensure access to education and healthcare for underprivileged children, as well as protection from child labor, early marriage, and trafficking. As the Director of Fundraising, he has spearheaded several successful campaigns and events, including the upcoming Cry America 2023 New York Gala, which will feature Bollywood celebrity Neelam Kothari Soni as a guest to lend her voice to the cause of child rights. Patrick's passion and commitment to the cause have been instrumental in driving the organization's mission to impact the lives of underprivileged children positively. So welcome to ITV Gold Studio, Patrick. An honor to have you.
Thank you, Nidhi. It's an honor to be here with you.
How does Cry America's fundraising strategy differ from other nonprofit organizations, and what methods have proven to be the most effective in reaching out to potential donors and supporters?
Well, Nidhi, we do many events here in the United States, and a lot of them are volunteer driven. Of course, we have tremendous donors and sponsors in major cities, but volunteer action centers do tremendous work across the United States doing different activities. And I think that's what sets us apart from other nonprofits, these grassroots efforts by volunteers in about 15 to 20 cities here in the United States.
What are some of the biggest challenges that Cry America faces in terms of fundraising, and how do you work towards overcoming those challenges?
Well, the challenges could be, when major pandemics happen, such as recently the COVID pandemic. That was a fundraising challenge, because a lot of the efforts were directed towards here in the United States and also to combat the spread of the virus. So we had to adapt and change to that, Nidhi, also. And yet continue our mission, as you said, with education and stopping child labor, child marriage, but also we had to pivot and adjust to that.
True. Talk about some of the major fundraising campaigns and events that Cry America has organized in the past and the impact they had on the organization's effort to support underprivileged children.
Sure. Well, one of the major events is the series of 5 galas that we're currently doing in April and May. And, Neelam Kothari has graciously accepted our invitation to be our celebrity guest for these 5 galas. One we just had was a virtual Seattle gala, and we have 4 in-person galas with Neelam coming up. This weekend we have San Diego and Bay Area, and the following weekend we have New York and Houston. So last year we raised over $1 million in these 5 galas. Yeah, so this was a major fundraising effort, and our goal is to raise $1 million again this year. And throughout the year we do, whether it's walk events, cricket events, dandiya events, or holy events. That also is, makes up for the more than $2 million budget we raise here in the United States each year.
Wonderful. How do you work towards building and maintaining relationships with donors and sponsors? And what strategies have been the most successful in this regard?
Yeah, as that is an ongoing effort by our team. We have great support with board members, advisory board members who help us, maintain these relationships and also forge new relationships. A lot of our volunteers, employees in companies, so they also are the link to make these partnerships happen. And it's ongoing. We definitely have to acknowledge and promote these sponsorships and constantly look for new ones. So it is, an effort that we undertake throughout the year.
Nice. What message would you like to give to potential donors and volunteers who may be considering supporting Cry America's mission to help the children?
Well, we welcome your support. Cry India has been doing a phenomenal job for more than 40 years. Cry America is the sister organization to Cry India, and we've been here in the United States for 20 years, and we continue to be one of the most respected charities in India. So, and myself, I have been 3 times to India to see firsthand the work that we're doing in the field, making a difference and ensuring lasting change in the lives of children, visiting projects. So I can, personally attest to the work that CRY does in stopping child labor, child marriage, gender bias against girls.
Oh.
So it is a wonderful organization, and we do effective work. So I invite anyone who wants to participate and join us and ensuring lasting change in the lives of children to please do.
You know, Cry America was the first organization that I ever donated to in my life back in India.
Oh, wow, wow. Yeah. And, when meeting with donors or individuals from India, they tell me similar stories. They remember Cry from their childhood, from Cry cards. So we have a long history, for 40 years in India. And I've been with Cry America for almost 10 years now. So
Wow.
I wouldn't be here, for this amount of time if I didn't believe in the cause and see the results of the work that we do.
Talk about your upcoming fundraising campaigns or events that Cry America has planned and how individuals can get involved in supporting the cause.
Sure, Nidhi, thank you. If you want, you can visit our page, cryamerica.org. As I mentioned, we have Neelam Kothari arriving here in the United States on Tuesday, getting ready for our California galas this week. And then we go to New York next week, and then Houston. Our Cry Gala committees in these cities have worked very hard to prepare for these galas. By selling tickets and getting sponsorships. And hopefully we have a successful events to bring awareness to our work. Our work continues, and we definitely need the help. So if you want to attend, please visit our website and you could purchase tickets to support the events.
So I was just wondering, Cry America is a huge organization, but it would still not be possible to reach the innermost regions or parts of India and villages. So do you guys liaison with other non-profit organizations to help them out?
Yes, yes, we do. We partner with these grassroots organizations in remote areas of India. And personally, I've been there. In October, I visited 5 of our projects.
Ah,
4 of them were remote areas in Tamil Nadu and Orissa, where myself and our team, we traveled an hour, 2 hours each day, one way, to
wow.
reach these remote villages. So a
How was
lot
your
of times,
experience, Patrick? Personal,
well,
personal experience. Did you
personally,
write
it's
any diary
amazing.
about it or anything?
Yeah, Nidhi, it's amazing, visiting these areas. They're poor areas, but the children have passion and fire in their hearts and belly to learn, to be educated, and
Oh my
we need to continue to support them in this. They want to have a childhood, they want to have a future, and they aspire to dreams. And it's our duty, to give them that opportunity. So whether they're from the city or from the villages or remote areas, we're there to support their passion.
How do you measure the success of Cry America's fundraising efforts? And what goals do you have for the organization's future fundraising initiatives?
Yeah, well, we measure our success and each year by coming together, we work with our board to ensure continued growth. So it's a team effort where we see the needs, we identify the needs, and we make those adjustments, Nidhi, to definitely reach and fundraise in order to support our efforts.
So thank you, Patrick, for sharing your insights and experiences on Cry America's mission to help underprivileged children. Your leadership and dedication are truly inspiring, and we wish you and your organization continued success in your future fundraising initiatives.
Thank you, Nidhi. It was a pleasure to be with you here and chat.
Likewise. Thank you,
Bye.
Patrick.